Okay, I have an easier workout for you today. It's called an easier workout. It's a minor day, which means we're training smaller muscle parts, you know, our shoulders and arms, with no equipment. So we don't need anything here, and it's an easier workout. I'm really excited to show it to you because what it offers you is that ability to get involved with my geofits. If you've seen the workouts that my wife's doing sometimes, it's like, whoa, she's crazy. That's really hard. Well, this is your chance right now to get involved in this and work your way up to that, okay? I know those workouts are hard because they challenge the heck out of me. That's my neighbor pulling away in the truck, if you can hear that in the background. But quiet down here in a second. That's what this is. This is an easier workout that gives us that opportunity to really get involved in my geofit right from the beginning level. So we always want you here and we want you to come be a part of what we're sharing, okay? Here we go. Round one here, and I'm going to show you our first round, which is going to consist of a shoulder exercise, a modified version of a push-up, or what we call a pike press or a pike push-up. And actually, because we're real limited today on what we're doing with no equipment when it comes to training our arms and our shoulders, we're mainly going to focus on our shoulders and triceps. So we're going to go back to pike press, and then we're actually going to start with a pike press, and then we're going to go to a tricep exercise, and then we're going to go right back to the same exercise, okay? It's really, really simple, and it trains our arms. So here's the first movement. It's a pike press. And I'm speaking a little bit quietly because my son's asleep. He might wake up while we're training here. So here we go. My wife tells me I yell too much anyway. This is the pike press. The reason that it's a pike press is because we're assuming the pike position right here at our hips as we come into this position here. It's like the full pike press is we're up like this, and you can see that pike position in my hips really well there, and this is what the press would look like. Now when we modify that movement, what we're doing is we're coming down on our knees. I like to cross my feet, but you don't have to. And we're coming down, but we're still holding on to that pike position in our hips. And what we're going to do is we're going to do this for 20 to 30 seconds, okay? I marked my time up there. I was looking at the clock. I know I've said this before, but the timer, the interval timer, works really well. Jennifer loves to use it, and I'm working on integrating it into my workouts so I don't have to always be looking up at the clock. There we go. That's 20 seconds. Now, really quickly, I'm going to show you a modification of that exercise. If you don't like that and you don't want to get down on the ground to do that exercise, or maybe it's just too challenging for you, you can actually come over to the wall, put your hands on the wall, and you walk your feet away from the wall just slightly. Coming down, and then we're pushing ourselves right back away from the wall. Coming down, we're pushing ourselves right back away from the wall. It's very similar, okay? You can actually step your feet further away if you want more challenge that way as you do that wall push-up, okay? Second exercise, we're going to go right into it right now. It's behind the back tricep bench dips with our feet on the floor. So it's over here at this bench that we're going to go to. We go right from our exercise, either our pike press, whichever one we're choosing to do, or our wall push-up, and we go right into this exercise. And once again, we're going to do this for about 20 to 30 seconds. My feet are on the floor right under me. Or we can do 8 to 20 repetitions, okay? So here we go. We go down, we lower our butt, and we come right back up, okay? We lower our butt and come right back up. And we're just lowering to that point that we're getting a comfortable stretch in our chest and our shoulders, and we're pushing right back up. I got my time marked, and I'm going to keep pumping here. What I'm going to show you while I do this, I want to make it a little harder. Put those feet straight out. Ooh, my triceps are burning now. Good, we're right at the end, right there. Okay, so it was 20 to 30 seconds that I did my tricep exercise there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go right back into our shoulder exercise. So on this first round, round one, we're going shoulder exercise, and then we're going to our tricep exercise, and then we're going to our shoulder exercise again, which is the pike press. You ready? Come down into position here, and come down and up. Good. I'm going to pump this for about 25 more seconds here. A pike press modified on the knees. And I'm still getting pumped up here. That's it. And that's the end of the third exercise in round one. Now what I'm going to expect from you is to rest a little bit, and I want you to go back and do those exercises again. I want you to do the pike press or either the wall press for 20 to 30 seconds. I want you to do, or 8 to 20 repetitions. And I want you to do the tricep exercise, which is the behind the back dips, and then I want you to go right back into your pike press and then rest. That's one round. We went one set through, rest a little bit, and you can do another set, and then I'm going to be showing you round 2 exercises. Okay, round 2 exercises. This time we're swapping what we did in round 1. We did a shoulder exercise for the most part. It was a shoulder exercise, and then a tricep exercise, and then we did another shoulder exercise. Now in round 2, we're going to go to a tricep exercise, and then we're going to go to a shoulder exercise, and then we're going to go to another tricep exercise. And we get to do most of it, unless you're choosing to do a wall push-up, right down here on the floor. So, and again, I'm speaking softly because my son hasn't woke up yet, okay? So let's do this. We're going to start off right away with a close grip, modified push-up. So close grip means our hands are going to be about this close to each other as we get down here and do this push-up. Put my hands right here. I'm down on my knees. I'm no longer in the pike position. I'm coming forward in the full push-up position. I like to cross my feet again. We're going to come down and up. Down and up. Now watch this. I can't go that low. So I'm going to come down to here, and then I'm just going to come right back up. We're just going to do what we can, okay? If you can come all the way down and touch your chest on those hands and push them right back up, then that is great. And if you find there's any chest problems or pain, then stop what you're doing. If your wrists hurt, put a little distance in between your wrists as you press them up. Now I'm guessing for how long I've been doing this, okay? I'm gonna go for 5 more seconds. Good, okay. Here we go. We're gonna change that now right into our shoulder exercise, which is again our pike presses. We take our hands and we go in a nice wide stance there, and we're going into the pike position in here, and now we're coming down and we're putting the emphasis on our shoulders. This is the second exercise. I'm gonna go for 20 to 30 seconds here, or 8 to 20 repetitions. That's the rule throughout this whole workout, is you can do 20 to 30 seconds, or you can do 8 to 20 repetitions. Woo! Good. Yep. That was 20 to 30 seconds, and that was right in between 8 to 20 repetitions. We're going right to the last exercise, which is a close grip decline push-up. And we're going to try to focus on the back of the arm as we do this. I have a mat set up on my treadmill here. And what you're going to see is my hands again are going to be together, but this time they're higher, a little higher. That's what makes it the decline position. I'm keeping my hands there, and I'm coming down, and I'm pushing that away. Here, and I'm pushing it away. And I'm pushing it away. Close grip, decline push-ups. You really should be feeling this in your shoulders and arms at this point, especially if you're just starting working out again, or you haven't worked out at all. You really should feel it. Do one more. Oh man. That was the third exercise in round 2. What I would do here is I would like for you to rest, and what I would do is rest, and I would go through those exercises one more time, okay? And if you want to stop at that point, again, if you're just starting, that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You're just starting. If you feel like you can continue on into round 3, that's what I'm going to be showing you next. again, if you're feeling up to it, you know, you're just starting your exercise and whatnot, you don't have to do this round, it's optional. But this is the round 3 exercises. And it's so simple, it's just a repeat of what round 1 was. So what we're doing is we're doing that pike press again. And we're going to do our tricep bench dips. And we're going to go right back into that shoulder pike press again. And remember, if you do choose to go into this, you can substitute the pike press if it becomes hard for you for that wall push-up. That's a great one. You can really make it a lot easier on yourself, so you can do this third round if you choose to do so, okay? So I'm going to show you, I'll tell you what I'm going to do here. I'm going to show you my pike press. I'm going to show you my tricep bench dip, and I'm going to finish with a set of wall push-ups. And I'm done. Well, I'm not done. I'll show you the calf workout after that, okay? So let's go. 20 to 30 seconds. Pike press, or 8 to 20 repetitions. I'm right down in position here. I'm gonna go for 12 good repetitions. You guys ready? Here we go. See my pike position at my hips? Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Have any of you guys seen those great workouts my wife's been putting out on the website? They're awesome. She's a little bit crazy, but they're awesome. Good, I think that was 12. I'm gonna do one more, just for good measure. And then push right back. Very well. That was my shoulders I was trying to focus on there. I'm gonna come right up here. Trying not to trip on my mat. Putting my feet down. I'm keeping my butt close to the bench as I do my tricep bench dips. I'm working on that back arm now. Really working on that back arm. The closer you pull your feet into yourself as you do these exercises, the easier they get and the more you can assist yourself with those feet. And the further away those feet are, the tougher this exercise becomes. I can really feel my triceps burning here. I'm going to do one more. Very well. Last exercise, I'm going to substitute my pike press for my wall push-up. So let's do it. I'm going to do 15 repetitions. Here we go. Hands up against the mirror or the wall, whatever you like. Be careful with the mirror, I don't want to break it. Not because I'm ugly, but because I'm pushing on it. 2, 3, 4. There's a spider. That proves we're really in the garage. 5, 6. Can you see that spider?
Thank goodness it's a small one.
8, 9, and 10. You really want to keep your abs really tight on this exercise to be safe. 12, 13. Our spider's coming toward me right now. 14.
Uh-oh.
And 15.
Watch out, you might see Matt scream. Like.
It's not true. He just wants to work out too. Okay, so that was the end of the first set of the third round of exercise, okay? What you would do here, and at this point, you know, you're just doing what you can handle, is you would rest a little bit and then you would do that one more time, okay? But the next thing you're gonna see on this video that I'm showing you is the calf workout. It's just super, super simple workout for our lower legs here, which is really important that we're training those muscles too, okay? Okay, we're moving on to our lower leg muscles now, and that's part of a minor day workout with no equipment. And that's just the calf muscles that we're training. What we're going to do here, I set up some plates down here that I can actually stand on top of while I do this exercise. And you don't have to do that if you have nothing to stand on. If you can't, produce a block, or you can't produce something that can elevate your feet, it's perfectly fine to stand on the floor and do the exercise too, as I'm going to show you. Once again, we're going to do each one of these exercises for 20 to 30 seconds or 8 to 20 repetitions. So let's get right to it and I'll show you. First exercise is calf raises, heels out, okay? So watch this as I stand here, and I stand on top of this block, and I take my heels, and I turn them out, just like I got pigeon toes, or however you want to say that. It's heels out, good, and we're squeezing squeezing those calves as we come right back up. Good. Once again, 20 to 30 seconds, 8 to 20 repetitions. You see I've got my hand up here for balance.
Press that button. Go ahead.
Oh, my wife accidentally turned the camera off right now. How funny. So I can use this for balance right here. Anything for balance. You can use the wall, you can use the handle, you can use a chair. I've lost count of how many repetitions I've done, but they're starting to burn. I'm going to take those calves and I'm going to turn them in now. Now you can see my calves, my heels are in as I'm coming up and down again. And I'm going to go for 8 to 20 repetitions. It's really starting to burn at this point, okay? What I want to tell you about doing calf exercise is if you can think about your shoes and your feet, the most important thing you can do is act like you're raising up on that big toe. That's it. Good. Now when you act like, back up here, when you act like you're raising up on that big toe, you're really activating that calf. What you find happens is you fatigue. You want to roll your feet to the outside, to your small toes. And so you start rolling your ankles and you're not training your calves as much, okay? So, go ahead.
Do you want to demonstrate a calf raise without the blocks, the weights?
Absolutely.
Just on the floor?
Absolutely. And as a matter of fact, because my calves burn so much right now doing that, I'm going to show the next round on the floor.
Perfect.
Okay. And so right now we're going to go right to that. I just had enough rest. My calves are recovered. I feel good. They're not burning. So I'm going to show you the next round of exercise. Now, what I would want you to do with the first round is to rest a little bit. And I want you to do that one more time, okay? I really want you to go through that one more time if you can. And at that point, if your calves have had too much, you can stop. Okay, this is round 2 of the calves, and we're just taking what we did in round 1 and we're switching it backwards. So we did heels out and then we did heels in, and this time we're going to do heels in and we're going to do heels out. And I'm going to show you these exercises standing on the ground rather than standing up on the elevated surface that I had before. I'm going to show you these exercises standing on the ground. So here we go. Heels in. I'm going to hold on to my bar here so I can not tip over. I can have balance. I'm going to raise up. And once again, what I was talking to you about becomes so important when we're standing on the ground here. And what it is that we're working on rolling up on those big toes, okay? We're not rolling to the outside like this. We're actually raising ourselves up on our big toes. I'm going to do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now I'm going to switch. Pigeon toes here, we're going just to the outside as I raise those calves right up. Still focusing on raising up on the big toe. Yikes. Calves are like abs. Man, they can burn. Pump them. Whew. I'm going to do 5 more here now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. I can feel those burn. That's the end of the round 2. Calf exercises, the end of the first set, I should say. And what you would do is rest those calves just a little bit. They recover quickly, and do that again. Each exercise you do for 8 to 20 repetitions or 20 to 30 seconds, okay? That is the end of the easier workout. It's a minor day with no equipment.